We are on our way to the newest, biggest, hardest rock crawling trail in Cougar Buttes, a rock crawler's paradise located 30 minutes away from Johnson Valley, California. This trail was so gnarly, I flopped into a nasty hole, and it took some of the best trail crawlers in the game to make sure I came out in one piece. Make sure to watch to the end of the video to see a bonus crack obstacle that makes King's Crack look easy.
That's freaking sketchy. Ugh.
Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. We're out here at Cougar Buttes. This is our first time wheeling Cougar Buttes. And let me tell you, I've seen a lot of video of this place. It looked cool, it's way cooler in person. These rocks are absolutely phenomenal and made for rock crawling. Our first trail we're gonna do out here is called Coyote. It got its name because they found a coyote skull out here at the very end of the trail. It really named itself, pretty sick, but I heard it's a pretty good trail out here. And we've got Jeremy, this is Jeremy's car. It's a portal. We got Dennis, it's a portal. And of course, we've got Cody Wagner way back there and the copper buggy, also a portal.
And then there's Jess and I in our low slung and sturdy 40 spline axles.
I'm under gun, but looking to have fun. Let's get on it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Coyote Trail is the newest, hardest trail in Cougar Buttes. From start to finish, it's 570 yards of massive granite boulders, cracks, wedges, waterfalls, and drops, with a little over half the trail going up and the other half going back down, making it one of the most well-rounded, skill-demanding trails I've ever been on. Sharing this trail and its location was made possible by Lasernut and Reese Mechanical Incorporated. Onyx Off-Road Maps allowed us to leave a clickable link in the description that will automatically download this exact map right to your Onyx Off-Road app. That being said, this is an extreme level trail and it's your responsibility to know you and your rig's capabilities.
All right, I just hopped in and we're starting Coyote Trail. This is my first experience at Cougar Buttes and they threw me on the deep end and I am stoked. This trail already looks freaking gnarly. Woo! What a freaking entrance. Man, technical out here. I love it. What are we doing, boys?
That's what I was gonna say. What's the next obstacle?
This one's tough. I fell in a few times.
Oh?
And I gave up.
Oh.
That one I like, why make it?
So you just like go straight at it, right? Cody, have you been on this trail before?
No, this is my first time.
First time? Okay, we're not the only first timers here today. So which line is everybody gonna try is my question.
I don't know, I'm gonna put tires on this. I feel if Dennis says this is the one to make through, that's probably the best option. But this obstacle is so cool. There's literally a freaking cave at the bottom. Look, Jeremy, go over there and show him the cave.
There's a full-blown cave in there, yeah. Watch out
Oh
for the
my
kite.
goodness.
Don't go in there though.
Sketchy.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Cody, which line are you gonna try? Are you gonna try this one or go for that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Sounds like this is the line over here.
Never saw
Dennis
this
said
before.
he's fallen in a few times.
I'll give it a shot.
What are you doing?
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna try
this
that one? Dennis, are you the only one not going for it
I'm
today?
sticking with the Dennis line.
Here's an untapped down.
Dennis has run this trail the most out of anyone here in this group. That automatically nominates him to go first. There are two wild lines that look equally as hard. Dennis goes with the right line as it's the one that he's had the most luck with.
This line's pretty bizarre as well. Whoa, my beanie, I look like I'm from Boston. Boston with little hee-hoo at the top. Anyway, this line's pretty gnarly. Look at how high he has to get on that rock. And that's because this rock's so low, you have to pinch yourself in that crack that way. If he were to go lower on that rock, then he wouldn't be able to pinch himself, which is giving him that traction right now. And of course, this is about as extreme as it gets, so you're having to figure it out as you go. The traction out here is crazy. I'd say like Sand Hollow's 200 grit. The rocks out here are like 40 grit. This stuff just like digs into your tires. It's crazy. It's like worse than driving on asphalt. freaking doing a wheel stand up here. His front axle's straight up and down. It's getting weird. Freaking driving. Dennis, you driving mother trucker. Fine choice, Jeremy.
I think it's gonna eat my lunch, but I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Put some ranch on it. There's legit a cave right there. This thing's huge. I could crawl through there. I could live there. This could be my next house. But instead, we're just gonna crawl it or give it hell. Ooh. Situational update. He's way the hell up there. The cave's down here. This obstacle's nuts. Such a sick obstacle.
That rock is moving.
Got it.
Ooh.
It's alright, sidewall.
Okay, okay. See his sidewalls barely stand. That was badass. Phew! How was it?
That was cool.
Was there any point that you're like, I don't know?
Yeah, right there.
You're right there
Yeah,
with
right
that
there.
rock moving? That was pretty sketchy.
Yeah, it's fun though.
You stayed on it though, that was good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Come this way.
Good job, dude.
When approaching a crack, you want to get your tires equally pinched between the rocks. Otherwise, you can slip a tire and fall into the crack. But if you can get both tires wedged equally between the crack, it will create a pinch force, which creates tons of traction and allows you to climb even if it's only by your sidewalls. Cody uses a rad move by wiggling his tires, causing them to settle into the pinch, finding it much easier and much faster.
Dude, look at him. He drove us so clean. Yes! Bronson got himself in a pickle. His front axle's like wedged between these two rocks. Apparently going right out of this obstacle is a lot easier than going left. So just know that if you do this trail. There it goes. Yay, he got through it.
You think those rocks are stable in here?
Not this one.
The whole elements of surprise. Oh dang, dude, it looks like one of those.
One of those bridge ones.
Oh, I forgot he's a surfer.
Yeah, it looks like one of those.
Surfer. I don't know how to surf anymore.
So I heard you were in a rock band?
No, I just have the appearance.
Oh.
Woo! Teeter totter.
It was at this point the seriousness of this trail got real, realizing that the first big obstacle wasn't just one of the big obstacles, but it was the entire trail looked like this. Coming down, balancing between massive boulders and cracks, Coyote Trail isn't a trail you just complete. It's a trail that you're gonna have to survive.
Hard hitter. Very nice. Perfect.
trail like this, being off the line by less than a few inches could put you in a bad spot. Ask me how I know.
FYI, this is a super tricky spot. Everybody's had to get real technical to get through here.
Grab my hood.
Thank you, Warren. Getting us out of sticky situations.
I lost my front driver's tire to a crack in a boulder garden with boulders bigger than our buggies, and it had me bound up in almost every way possible. Pushing the limits, you have to have the best people and products because there's no off-road recovery to get us out. Just when I thought I got myself out of a bad spot, it just got worse.
Shit.
And just like that, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Lucky for me, Mark Geist randomly showed up and helped me out. I couldn't imagine a better time to meet such a rad off-roader. If you don't follow the Geist family, you should. They're living proof that anything is possible if you have passion for it, and they're passionate for off-road. While we recovered me for the second time, the other half of the group were breaking a wild new line.
What do you think, Cody? Is that a pretty gnarly line?
You've never done it before. You don't know what to expect.
Looks pretty gnarly from
He's
here.
going to have to keep his driver on that rock, kind of ride the crack.
We are on the newest and hardest trail in Cougar Buttes, and these guys are already finding newer and wilder lines. From what I've seen, this off-road area has an endless potential of new trail systems and crazy lines. If you're looking for a place that has a plethora of undiscovered lines and trails, or a place that you can find endless new untouched challenging obstacles, then this is the place for you.
All right, just rolled me back over, and now there's a new line that they just broke that's insane. I figured I rolled once, I might as well try to get some redemption while I'm out here. Woo!
There's nothing like having your friends find a super sick line than them finding one right after you rolled over. I contemplated on going around because I didn't want to find myself on my side or on my lid like I was a few minutes ago. Luckily, I will with a good group of guys who want to see me succeed as much as they want to succeed. And not only did they push me to give it a try, but they were all there to see to it that I crush this new line, rain or shine, so I could get my confidence back and keep crushing it.
So sick, dude, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for sticking with it.
It sucked, like going into such a cool obstacle, like right before rolling it on something stupid, because you're confident.
It started
Like, no,
raining.
you were in the, oh yeah, you were in the crack, and it like, good as breaks off a rock. You're like, woo, you're fine though. You look good.
We made it up the up portion of Coyote Trail. Now we have to go up and over this canyon wall to drop into the down portion. To most wheelers, going down big obstacles are the hardest and most nerve-wracking part of wheeling. A trail with a good up canyon portion and a good down canyon portion is pretty rare. This trail so far has proven to have it all. We hop out and Dennis lets us know it was at this very spot they found the coyote skull that named the trail. It turns out that this isn't the only trail out here named after dead animal skulls. I think it's the legend of the Cougar Buttes. It's a massive cougar, about 5 times the size of Dennis,
and it comes out here and it just eats you up and leaves your skulls. That's what I'm going with.
I think that sounds good. That's
Are
better
you
than the
sure
story
it's
I
not a
had.
We're at the finish line and just have one last obstacle to get through. And you guessed it, it's not going to be easy. Due to the big undercuts on the right side wall and the left side boulder, there was no way to wedge between and drive it like a crack. Cody had to climb up the massive boulder on the left, and when he gets as far up as he can, he has to turn passenger, intentionally rolling his rig into the wall, and then using the side of your chassis to pivot from as you drop your front tires off the boulder. He came within a few inches of wiping out his Starlink unit on the top of his car. This will be the first time I've ever had to intentionally flop my rig to make a line. It goes against every instinct I've got, but it's time to put mind over matter and see if I can get through this with minimal carnage.
Dennis is telling me there's one spot we got to go check out, and that he's going to do it. He has nominated himself to do something extra ratty for the channel.
But everyone has to do it. It's the first time here. Yep.
Oh, he just nominated me to do it too. Right on.
There we go.
All right, we survived Cougar Buttes, Coyote Trail. It was sick. I mean, it rolled me off and grinded me, but it was such a rad trail.
Dennis said before we left Cougar Buttes, we had to hit Cougar's Crack. So we pulled out our Onyx off-road app and started booking it to a different boulder mountain on the other side of Cougar Buttes. If you want to know exactly how to get to Coyote Trail and Cougar's Crack, there will be a link in the description. Once you click on it, it will instantly upload the exact map and location we used today. As I zoomed into the location, I could see how massive the crack was on the satellite imagery. And let me tell you, I'm a little nervous.
Look at that. He's way up there. That is such a cool crack. That's a good crack. Have you done that one? No? Sick. Dude, that is way cool.
Crack Addicts!
Woo! New crack, baby.
Gotta get a stick.
Although King's Crack and Sand Hollow may be a little bit taller, this crack was steeper with a wild undercut on the left side. Then halfway up, there's a big dip right when you have to take a right-hand turn to follow the crack, making this much more technical and even crazier than King's Crack. Not to mention, this is the home of wild Codys that jump out of nowhere when you least suspect it.
Had to do it.
That was cool.
Fine turn, so you don't know where the rock is that you want to come across. And then up top is it's another tricky obstacle.
Oh, there's more. What the heck? That's freaking sketchy. Ugh. We pulled up to that and said, I'm not riding for that. No way.
crawl on over to wreckgear.com to make sure you check out all of our rock crawling lifestyle merch and buggy accessories. Sponsored in part by Birdie Life Race Wheels, BF Goodrich Tires, Warren Industries, KC Highlights, and Axle Off-Road Helmets. Best way to support this channel is give that subscribe button a little skiddly do, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave a dirty little comment below. Wreck Gear now has merch and buggy accessories at wreckgear.com, so don't forget to go spend that money that mama don't know about. As always, thanks for watching.